from the couch. How could she not let you alone?
You can move fine.
Oh.
She's putting on, brother. She's lying to you about lots of stuff.
So are you.
No, I'm not.
You're on camera lying to the police.
How?
You admitted it. We watched it on the live stream.
Tell me what I lied about.
I don't know. The last time Officer Pratt was here.
What did I lie about?
So here's the deal. Someone's dangerously getting close to false reports to police.
I'm telling you that she is out of her mind, brother. She's got massive
22.
mental problems. Very bad. I want to see her okay and get help, brother. I'm not live streaming. She is. Cord from my eyeball.
Yeah, watermelon somewhere. Where's watermelon?
Upstairs, probably. She doesn't want to be near you.
Is that necessary? Do you see what I'm saying, Jason? Like,
What do you want from me? She is threatening my life.
okay, but do you understand that we're here and you're antagonizing her? And this is the shit that we're dealing with constantly? Do you understand that, though?
She's my rapist.
Do you understand that? That's what I'm asking you.
But
Do you see what I'm saying?
I want her gone.
Do you see what I'm saying?
She's threatened my life.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, sorry.
Come here, will you? Stop walking away.
Come.
You can't take, after you call the police, you don't take a shower. That's not how
Fine.
it works.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you want to hurt yourself?
No.
Okay, I just want to ask. Did you intentionally try to cut yourself?
No.
For my, oh, can I just see the scratch in front?
It's a fucking cat scratch.
Yeah, that clearly is a cat.
Close to
Like,
it.
I was fighting her, trying to get her freaking fur cut off.
I'm close to a lawsuit on you guys now.
Now you're threatening for the police.
I'm lawsuiting this, maybe. Because she raped me.
Who raped you?
Shannon. Shannon raped me. It's on camera.
What, it's on camera?
What? It's on YouTube. Do you want me to get the video up for you?
The same.
Here you go. I gotta play a video for the policeman. I'll be right back.
We're going to try and stay on for a minute to see if he comes back. If not, we'll just end it. So, sorry about that, guys.
Oh, shit. Okay. So I've been trying to practice this song because it's like, I honestly don't like the way it's sung. Okay, that's no hate to NXS fans or nothing. It's not my kind of song. And all I can say is, you gotta let go of my ego. Okay? So I'm gonna try it. I got it in my head. Okay. It's so weird. Watermelon. She has to eat food. Right now, of course. Watermelon. Whatever. It's meant to be. All right. All you got is this moment. 21st century's yesterday. You can care all you want. Everybody does, yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So slide over here and give me a moment. You move so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're my kind. I need you tonight. 'Cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. How do you feel? No way. What do you think? You think it all. What are you gonna do? Well, live my life. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I got to let you know. I got to let you know. You're my kind. I need you tonight. 'Cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. I'm lonely. Can't think it all. What can I do? Gonna in my eye. I'm lonely. Can't think it all. What are you gonna do? Gonna live my life. Slide over here. Give me a moment. I'm almost off the wall. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. So slide over here and give me a moment. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're my kind.
All right, we're going to switch to Gman for a second to see what he has to say about the situation. And if he comes back, we'll watch. But if not, we'll just end it.
All right, there we go. Let me no, actually I'll keep the background there. That'll work. Hello everybody, welcome to the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel. For the most part, I wanted to stay out of this whole thing with the whole Shanny and Rev thingy and whatnot. So I'm gonna try to make this video brief. I did make one brief video when they started this fight. Is in my video, I thought they were faking it, and I thought they were just trying to do it for views. Apparently, I'm wrong because, well, I believe I'm 90% wrong. There's still a 10% chance that those two could be acting and everything and whatnot. But apparently, it looks like they're done. But Shanny doesn't want to leave. So I want to go over my little bit of history with Shanny and getting them out the house when they lived with me, and then go over some suggestions I have for getting rid of getting Shanny out of there a whole lot faster. Like I'm talking like in a couple of days. Like it would be very effective. It would make her extremely paranoid, and it will make her get up and leave probably before he actually does any of these things. But for those of people who don't know, that video that you guys saw where Shanny and Rev was in a hotel, and then they ultimately had to get out. You know what I mean? So I just stopped paying the rent, and everybody saw what happened. Everybody knows the backstory with that. Not going into all of that. It's not necessary. I'm not making this to make a long video or nothing like that. I just want to go over some things, and I'm gonna look at the chat in a few. But I remember very specifically when I had my arguments with those two. That Jason told me that Shanny's a genius, that she's smart, and that he specifically told me that, especially when it was just those two in that house. I remember very specifically him telling me that Shanny knows about squatters' rights and that she can stay there and not have to pay no rent. And they won't be able to evict her. And I think this happened all around the time of COVID and all that stuff and whatnot. So, and she was saying that she has squatters' rights, and if I tried to kick her out, I wouldn't be successful. And I remember very specifically looking at Jason, and I told him straight up, I said that if I want her out, she'll get out, and if I want you out, you'll get out. And he was like, "Oh, how are you going to do that?" Well, I said, "I'm the owner of the house. I'll just destroy all of the windows, and I won't pay for the heat." Like I was talking some crazy stuff. I was going to have construction, because the place needed work anyway. So I would have been justified to have construction workers go over there in the middle of winter, remove all of the windows, tell them, look, I told them to leave. They didn't want to leave. Take all the windows out. Not going to pay the electric bill. And I was saying some things that I would do. And naturally, Shanny thought I was crazy and believed I would never do it. And I never had to do that. All I did was I put them in a hotel. And after Shanny decided that she wanted to get on my case, like she was ghetto and all this other mess and whatnot, telling me what I can and can't say on my YouTube channel. You all saw what happened. So, which ultimately led to them being on the news and being evicted out of that hotel. Jason, if you're watching this, I saw the video where you were interviewed with Hussey. And I'm a little surprised that you told the truth about calling me the N-word over and 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 over on the phone, like you did, which I made a video about ultimately. So I'm not interested in like having a conversation with you or nothing like that. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch what happens with this whole thing between you and her and see whether or not in a month or two you two are kissing and making up or not. So we're going to take a look and see whether or not you're serious or not, because this ain't the first fight y'all ever had, and this probably won't be the last one. But I do have some advice for you if you're serious. If you want her out of there like yesterday, like, if you want her out of there really fast, getting Shanny out of there will not be difficult if you man up and take this advice that I'm going to give you. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. See what you guys are saying in the chat real quick. How you doing, Davis fam? Lily of the Alley. My ass. Let me just put these up here so people can see this here. People can see this here. Okay. I also hear some people saying that she's trying to get Jason arrested and everything, and that means she would get the house. If Jason takes my advice with what I'm going to tell him to do in a minute, he never has to worry about that ever. He can have all the beer he wants, although I don't recommend him do it, and I don't recommend him drinking wine or none of that stuff and whatnot. But if he must, and he wants peace and quiet, and he wants to get some peace in his life, these are the following things you better do immediately if you don't want to end up in jail and have her live her fantasy of living there, which she can't do anyway. And I'm going to get to why. Because she doesn't understand squatters' rights as much as she thinks she does. Number one, everybody needs to understand something about Shanny and Rev. Neither one of them have a lease. Okay? Jason's able to stay there because he's related to the uncle. Okay? That house was Jason's first. He gave it to the uncle. Everybody knows this. So Jason's okay. Shanny, however, doesn't have a lease to protect her. Okay, there is no documentation or paperwork that's going to protect her. And when I get to the last bit of advice that I'm going to give to Rev, it's going to help him out a lot. Okay, because he needs to be blunt about some stuff, which I'm still waiting for him to do. Okay, so number one, Rev, you say a lot that she has to go to the hospital for her mental health or when she tries to harm herself, which I don't think that she'll do after she watches this video. if she goes to the hospital, and I mean the moment she gets in the ambulance or goes somewhere, the moment that happens, spend a little bit of money and get those locks changed. And then don't answer your door. She can call the police until the cows come home. Without a lease, she has no protection. Let me say this again. Without a lease, she has no legal right to that place. Now, it's going to make you look cruel. It's going to make your uncle look cruel. It's going to make doing this in the middle of the winter and whatnot. But if you really want her out and you're serious and this ain't a game and you ain't pretending, when she goes to the hospital, simply change the locks. All right. The second thing that I want to recommend is you need to get exclusive internet for yourself. Shanny's broke. Shanny doesn't have any money. And Shanny's not going to invest in a router and her own internet service. It ain't going to happen. What I would immediately do is whatever internet that you have, get rid of it. Go to Metro PCS, get your own, and do not give her the password. The only person that to be able to use the internet in your house will be you. Shanny is a YouTuber. She is extremely addicted to social media. She cannot live without this. Without the internet, Shanny is absolutely nobody. She's nothing. So what I recommend you do, because this is what I would do if I was in your situation. I would, whatever internet's in there, I would shut it down and go to Metro PCS. It costs $50 to get the little router or whatever. I think it's $100. I think it's like $50, and then it's like $50 a month for you to pay for your internet, and it'll be high speed, and you'll be able to do what you got to do. It's from T-Mobile. But if you take away her internet access, she's going to be miserable in that house watching you go live. Why she can't do it at all. Okay, somebody put Lily from the alley says he's not serious. He would have gone to court for the order yesterday instead of lying about it. No, but this is why I'm making my video. I just want to make sure that people know that I'm offering advice to him on what to do, because all of my advice is cold-blooded, and it's going to become more cold as I go on. And some of you are actually going to think one of these is kind of funny. But again, get rid of the internet, and she will absolutely lose her stuff. All right. Number 3, Jason, if you're serious about getting Shanny out your house and reclaiming your life, this is cold-blooded. It's going to affect you, but she will not stay there if you do this. Turn the heat off. Completely cut the heat off. Do not tell your uncle to stop paying the heat bill. You don't pay the heat bill, and let her freeze. You make sure you get some warm clothes now. You're going to need some sweaters, so you're going to need to make sure you're warm. But you need to cut the heat off for the rest of the place. Cut the heat off completely. Let the pipes freeze. You've already been through it. You know she's not going to be comfortable. She'll have to call the government. She'll have to call all these different people to try to get all of that stuff back on. But at the end of the day, that's not her house. That house belongs to her uncle, and you are the one who really has the power in that place. Just get rid of the heat. Let her freeze. Now, some people are going to say, G-Man, that's not very Christian of you. That's not very Christ-like of you to do that kind of thing. Actually, I would disagree with you. When you're serious about change being in your life, and you're serious about getting rid of evil out of your life, you got to do what you got to do. You're not doing this to be cruel. You're not doing this you're making her as uncomfortable as possible and forcing her to do what she has to do. I don't believe she's out the house. I'm just saying that that if he's serious, he'll take some of this advice, but he's not going to do it. See, getting on the internet, calling her names and calling her fat and agreeing with other YouTubers, that stuff ain't going to do nothing. That's actually going to.
What happened? I don't feel like explaining it right now. I got yelled at by cops more. Did you see my community post and what it said? Did you see the latest community? No, they didn't take her. This police department is lax. We're bowdy and rowdy. Conan. What a wrestler Conan is. Yeah, the cops are just ridiculous at this point. I said I got a lawsuit now. You dig it? I got a lawsuit. Yeah, Marky, I know. It's because I'm a guy. Oh, you're a guy, you can handle it. Ah! Whoa, that's really hot. No, that's too hot. Ow. Okay. I need my flute. Oh, my flute. Okay. That way? Ooh, that's really hot. Oh my god, that's really hot. Holy shit. It's too hot. Rev is rowdy and bowdy. I'm fucking done with the cops, I'll tell you that. Are you fucking kidding me? She is the one screaming all day, and I'm the problem? I'm gonna sue. Yeah, you know, if I get a lawyer that says, wow, this is bullshit, I'm gonna sue. Because this is dog shit. She fucking sexually assaulted me. Oh! And then I show the video. That isn't what happened there. Do you have fucking eyes? How about you show that to a judge and say that's not what happened? Or a jury of my peers? I have video. There's suspicion it happened. You're ignoring suspicion. Wow. So I'm alone, guys. I got my fans in the room, though. I hope. Oh my God, why is this water so hot? What? Whoa, I gotta let it run a little bit and get cooler in here, baby. This is too hot for, you know, my female girl that's in me. What's her real name, guys? I have a she in me too. What's her, you gotta name me, my female side. Okay? Because the drag name is gross, you know? The drag name is deliberately, offensively disgusting. So I don't want to call myself Mother Ejaculate. That's disgusting. I want to call myself by my real female name. And you guys, we're going to do a poll, okay? I'm going to choose the best out of what you say, and I'm going to put the options for me, what I like. And then we're going to come in, we're going to have like the best of three poll. What is my female name? And I'll accept it, okay? But I gotta like it. My inspiration for being female is Tana Mojo, Trisha Paytas, and BJ Investigates, whatever her real name is, because I don't know her real name. But she's real cute, and she's engaged, so I can't pursue that. I would pursue her, though, if she was single and maybe she liked me. I'm probably too femme for her, you know. Shout out to BJ Investigates. Hashtag Free Britney. Hashtag No More Narc Abuse. Hashtag facts ain't defamation, bitch. With a middle finger, you know? That's how I feel. See, I'm getting in my Femi type attitude because I'm going to do some beautiful content for people. Could someone drop my number? Okay. Could someone drop my number to Brittany's Norma Jean Spears? Because I would date Brittany if she likes me, you know. Brittany said, today I turned 5. And that's because she was talking about her clone. Hey, Brittany, next August I would turn, no. Next, say December, I'll be 1. Do you get me, honey? Is my Brittany girl out there? You know, I got a model upgrade when I went to rehab. I would give Brittany a rose if I could, you know. I have a crush on a girl named Brittany because she's really been abused. She's cute and I want to just cuddle her right and give her orgasm too. Whoa, Britney Spears is pretty cute. And I think she's crazy, kind of like me. And I think we could get along and have a kid together if she wanted to. Oh, she do. But I'm not limiting the females, you know. Ezzy, I miss my princess Ezzy very badly. And she knows I miss her. I've been missing you, you know. Since you've been gone away. I ain't missing you. I have been missing her. So that's rough as fuck. And I have a bunch of females sending me nice stuff going, be happy, you know. When you're ready to go to bed, you can come up in my DMs and we could have fun. And I'm like, I'm exclusive with Ezzy though. But in the meantime, I don't have the voice of Ezzy to say, good night, baby. I'll talk to you tomorrow. So when Joker found Harley and like it was the real one, it would have devastated him in spirit if she just stopped being his counselor and stopped talking to him, you know? My Joker, if this happened, where, you know, in real life, I am Joker, I'm Jay, and in real life, Ezzy is Harley. Ezzy, Harley, it worked. Jay, Joker, Ezzy, Harley. Okay. Joker, my Joker, it's too loud, so I can't do what he'd be doing. But the Heath Ledger Joker, that's, okay, we'll do that one, okay? Boy. You know, my father used to say to me that cleanliness is next to godliness. Do. Yeah, I accept the spirit of Heath Ledger for a second, if you want to come in, brother. What is this fucked up shit you're dealing with, Rev? I don't know. Heath, are you watching Heath from the television screen in heaven? Yeah, brother, that's exactly what I'm doing. I got Lane Staley here and Kurt Cobain. And they've been watching this narcissist fucking fat woman destroy you. And I just came out from the back, you know, having a cigarette with Jesus. You can't wait to meet Jesus, brother. And I'm like, holy shit, it's he. Hi, dude. It's been a rough century. You know, that Joker thing is not something to talk to me about. I know, Heath. Don't worry about that, man. What about those Olsen twins? Oh, they're Harley-like. Oh, wow. That's interesting. See, I've opened my body as a vessel to allow some spirits to come through if they want to. And Heath approached the deal pretty quick. So I just thank for being here, Heath, and I'm pretty awkward, you know, because I'd be starstruck with you. So I was just trying to do a little Joker, and that might offend you because that role really hurt you, didn't it? Yeah. That role killed me. Yeah, let's see. I get that. You spiraled, right? Because you're a method actor. And you spiral. Yeah, mate. Yeah. I'm gonna do one more pump for my hair to be all pretty for people. Bitch. Shanny hates me because I'm pretty. Bitch. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will ease your mind. That ain't bad. That could be worse, right? Simon and Chunkle, you know? Simon and Garchunkel. What a phenomenal band, you know? Oh, the cleanliness is so feeling good. But if Kitty Dooms were a real girl, it would be Ezzy. And Ezzy would go to Shanny all the time. My name is fucking Ezzy, bitch, not Izzy. And then she would flip her off and say, you could never suck this clit, bitch. Wow. You know? And I would just be like, holy shit, that's like the hottest thing I've ever seen any female ever do. But Heath Ledger fucking left pretty quick because he's like, man, I see that what you're going through, dude.
All right, it looks like he ended